Okay, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Are you guys hearing me now? Are you guys not hearing me still? Mic check. Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm if you guys are hearing me? Great, awesome. Thank you, DiAndersons. What's up? What going? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen you, since I've spoken with you. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Agent, bless up yourself, bro. Thank you so much for forwarding on. Yeah, guys, we're just having a little reasoning today. It's a Saturday, guys. It's a long weekend in Canada. It's Labor Day this weekend, and it's also, I think, Emancipation Day in Jamaica. I'm sure about that. I'm not sure what's happening in any other country right now, but you know what? Just grateful for being home and stuff like that. As I said, guys, I'm doing a Q&A today with you guys. I haven't done it in a while. We'll answer all your questions as it relates to being an international student in Canada or a prospective international student in Canada. Before we even begin, just know that anything that is discussed today is based on my own experience. I've been going through the process and stuff, right? I'm no immigration consultant, lawyer, affiliate, never worked in immigration before. So whatever is discussed here today is just based on my own experience. All right, guys. So it's very important to put that out there. Blessings to everybody who's in the chat live nice and early. How's your Saturday going? Are you guys cooking soup today? Are you guys eating stew peas today? What's on the menu today? Let me know. Eva, good day, Eva. You only have what? I think one more week before you land here in Grand Prairie. Are you excited? And you know what, Eva? As a matter of fact, Eva, this is what I want you to do for me, if possible. The link that's pinned at the top, I want you to click on that link and come into the live stream, and then come and chat with the persons who are on the live right now to share your experience. So Eva is living in Dubai. For those who don't know who Eva is, she's from the Philippines, but she's living in Dubai and she's coming to Grand Prairie in another week, right? So I'm not sure if Eva wants to just run on for a little bit just to share her experience, so that everybody else can benefit and throw in any questions that they might have, just to have a good conversation, and just let it flow. Right, guys? Of course, you know the drill. As soon as you get in the live stream, just go and smash that like button. Definitely go and smash that like button. It definitely helps us the live out. Share the live as well, guys, so that other persons can see that we are live, right? So that other persons can know that them is live and we're having a chat today, a conversation today, and hopefully a lot of person will be informed after this conversation. All right, Rashida, yo, man, I say all of the people that I haven't seen in so long. Rashida, blessings, blessings, blessings. What's up, Rashida? Eva, no bother with the shy thing. Click on the link and come into the video, and don't ever say you're shy. Come on into the stream, right? We're all here to learn. We're all here to vibe. We're all here to just bounce off each other, right? Definitely, that's what we're here to do. I did a Zoom call yesterday with some persons from my Telegram group, and I thought that you know what, I probably should do a live today because I haven't gone live in a while. So certainly, you guys are probably missing me. I know. I'll be missing. I was definitely missing you guys. So hopefully the feeling is mutual, right? Um, Deline says, still figuring out what we are going to cook. Cook some soup. It's Saturday. Saturday is usually soup day, right? Cook some red pea soup. With what I think the name? The salt, pigtail. Yeah, cook some red pea soup with some pigtail and stuff like that, right? Plus, Deline, I know that your family is top chef. Um, Tony and Tony Gale says, hey, Demar, I love your videos and look forward to them daily. Loving the consistency too. My question, I'm struggling to find somewhere in the greater Toronto area. I've checked Facebook, they have lots of scam. Um, I did a video on that the other day. I did a video on that the other day where I shared my own viewpoint about finding an apartment in Canada. And guys, I'm not even joking, it's very difficult, because especially so many scams, right? But on and all, the best way to go about it is if you can find somebody on the ground who can who can make some links for you, that would be ideal. Contact your school as well. If you're an international student, contact your school, because your school sometimes have residents that they are affiliated with, that for international students can get affordable living as well. So definitely check your school as well. Try to create a link and just make some phone call. No, this is just for you guys who are on the live stream right now. By the way, it's very expensive to call Canada from outside of Canada, but it's free to call Canada from inside of Canada. So if you guys want me to make some phone calls on your behalf, because real and truly it's gonna be free, you guys can just reach out to me. If you guys have anywhere in mind, I can call them, I can verify them for you, and just make sure that you guys are not being scammed, and just have the conversation with you guys. If that's something that you would like, if that's something that you would prefer, smash a like on the video and definitely just let me know. All right. Samantha says, I'm here. Thank you, Samantha. Kadisha Smith Adams, know anyone in Scarborough to help with settlement services, bank accounts, etc.? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So you guys may have heard me talking about road services, right? For a little bit now. What road services is, Malika is in the background coming in, by the way. What road services is a network that gives people access to different immigration consultants, immigration lawyers, and also settlement services personnel from right around Canada. And the fact that you're clicking through road services using my link, you'll get direct access to these people. All right, guys. So definitely check that out as well. Grand Prairie is safe for international students. Yes, it is. There are crimes that happen here, but it's just really petty crime. Like if you leave your car open, somebody might go into it, take out a silver. Petty, 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 petty crime. Nothing serious, nothing to worry about. Um, Nice and stable, nice and relaxed, pretty laid back, pretty easygoing, and there's not many, or if there's any major crimes, not much that happens here in Grand Prairie, right? For international students, Corp, I might be totally wrong, but based on your name, I'm gonna assume that you're from India. I do have a lot of Indian friends here, with that same name. So they are here, they're settled, they're working, they're vibing, everything is all good here in Grand Prairie. Tony and Gail says, got you. Thank you very much for that. Absolutely my pleasure. Guys, kindly allow my brother Dems to do this. He will make the calls. Delaney, I give him work, you know. Well, I technically gave myself work, but it would be actually my pleasure, right? If that's something that you guys want, just reach out to me, all right? Yeah, I'm from India. Figured, because as I said, that's a pretty common name. Like I've been learning about a little bit about the Indian culture and learning that you guys don't have last name, but you guys more have family name, and maiden name is not like name before married and stuff like that. So it's, yeah. But anyways, come to Grand Prairie, man. It's a very nice city to live and stuff like that. And Eva, haven't seen you in the link as yet. Eva, what's going on? Remember, we have to use our own experience to help others, to guide others, to show others that it's possible, right? So don't bother be shy. Use your own experience. You may never know. You may never know how much you're helping somebody else by just sharing your story, your journey, your experience. Just generally, just vibe, right? So don't bother being shy, man. Just click on the link and come into the stream. And I promise I'm not gonna drill it too much, but it's just in an effort so that everybody can learn and everybody can grow. All right, guys. As again, guys, please be sure that you click on that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and definitely share, 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 share. How fast can you guys get me to 5,000 subscribers? How fast, right? I can't do it without you guys. You guys gonna have to help me with this one. Um, Deline says service fee is small. Actually, for making phone calls, because the phone calls are free and it's only gonna take me a few minutes, I won't charge for that. That's totally free. That's on me. That's just for the love and support that you guys have been showing me. So there's no fee for doing that. If you guys have an apartment in mind that you want to verify, it's free to call in Canada from within Canada, with most major carriers. So just reach out to me, let me know the apartment, and I'll definitely call them on your behalf. Verify them and stuff like that. Right? That's my way of giving back to you guys. Now there's a tons of other services that I do. Hey, we're not going with. there's tons of other services that I do charge. You guys can check out my Calendly if you guys want to book a time, just have a chat with me or not, just to see how our experience can help you. You can do that. If you guys need help writing your letter of explanation or statement of purpose, I do charge for doing that. If you need help writing, I can need a resume, stuff like that, and most importantly, settlement services. If you guys are planning to come to Grand Prairie and you guys need airport pickup, somebody to take you around, help you get furniture, help you settling in, help you get a job, help you get an apartment, all of those stuff are services that I do. Kadisha Smith says, coming to Canada in 2 weeks, excited and scared because I'll be alone. Where are you going, Kadisha? Where are you going? Or better, do you again? If there's anybody in the on the live right now in the chat, and you guys want to just come on for a little bit, just to chat, just to share your experience, just to vibe with each other, feel free to do that. The link is pinned at the top of this chat. You guys can just click on it. It will definitely take you guys in. It will definitely take you guys in, and we can have a conversation, we can vibe, we can chat, and definitely just everybody just help each other, right? That's the overall goal. That's the overall intention. All right, guys, of today's live. It's not about just me sharing my own experience, but it's all about us just learning from each other. Kadisha is going to Toronto, Scarborough, Centennial College. Okay, guessing that it's a 2 year program or a 1 year program. I'm not sure, but what I would say is, I know a lot of persons who come to Canada on their own, and at first it can be a very difficult transition because I'm not gonna even lie, loneliness might creep in. You might feel depressed. You might feel sad. But on and on, remember your why. Remember the reason why you wanted to do this. Remember the reason why you started. Remember how excited you were when you got that approval that so many people are hoping for, so many people are wishing for, and so many people are just wanting. Let that bring you through, right? Let that be a motivation. Let that be a guide. Let that be a strength when you feel low, when you're missing a friends, when you're missing a family, and definitely just allow that to keep you going. All right. Add to stream. My two favorite Filipinos who are living in Dubai. How are you? You guys are on mute, by the way. Eva, take the mic off mute.
Say hi.
You guys talk.
Hi. Hi
You guys,
everyone.
Hello, everyone. We're from Dubai.
Wagwan. Oh man. Are you guys excited to move into Grand Prairie in another 1 week?
Yes, we're very much excited.
What are you guys looking forward most to?
Parang hindi siya ano.
What are you guys looking forward to the most?
Hello.
What are you looking forward to?
Don't you guys don't tell me say the what or
Um,
speak it in the what. What are you guys looking
Meeting
forward
up
to the
new
most
people.
in moving to Grand Prairie?
I'm looking forward to study again. After some time ago, it's been 10 years.
Oh man, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, it's been 10 years since the last time I stepped into college. I mean,
What time?
face
What
to
time is
face.
it now?
I'm
What time
talking
is it
about
now
face
in
to
Dubai?
face.
What time? What time is it now in Dubai?
Dubai is already 11 in the evening.
11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. So what are you guys doing up so late?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we had some a small gathering here with some of the friends.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually had a farewell dinner here.
Oh man. So Let me ask you guys the question. You guys are moving to Grand Prairie as an international student and as a spouse with a open work permit. I've talked to you guys so much times. I know you guys. We
Sorry,
are
them.
friends.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I think there's a big delay on the audio. Mm,
Oh, I see. Are you hearing me now?
yeah, but it's kind of late.
Oh, there's a delay. Okay,
There's a huge delay.
okay.
It's
I
really
think
hard
we'll make the
to
most.
understand.
Yeah, we'll make the best of it. I'm just asking one question though, and then you guys can leave. And that question is, what made you guys choose Grand Prairie?
What made us choose the grandparents?
Because affordable tuition.
Uh, mainly, mainly we were looking for an affordable school. Plus, we reviewed about the other states in Canada, and we found out that January, I mean, technically Alberta, they have a really good what do you call it? The cost of living there in Alberta is much ideal, especially for families. And we also check. We tried to compare the taxes in other cities like in the Atlantic region, and we found out that Alberta is having a lower taxes.
Okay,
So for someone who's starting up, who's gonna be starting up, it's really ideal, and there are plenty of
okay.
opportunities there.
Let me just say that I'm really excited to meeting you guys next week, and welcome to Grand Prairie, and welcome to Canada. And I'm just so excited that you guys reached out, and I'm looking forward to trying some Filipino food and just building new relationships and just going through life with new adventures and just positive
Yeah,
energy and
yeah,
all the best
we
on
feel
your
the same way, them. We're so excited.
absolutely all the best on your new adventure, on your new journey. All the best for you and your family. Okay,
Yeah, thanks, them. Thanks. Likewise for the family.
absolutely. Bye, Eva. You are not even looking on camera, but bye.
See you soon.
See you soon, then.
Bye.
See
Yeah, guys. So those are my friends in Dubai. Moving to Grand Prairie in another few weeks. You know why I'm really excited for them is most persons think that once you are on the older side of 30s, you can't get a study permit, and it's only for young people and people who have been out of school for a while cannot be successful and stuff like that. But as you guys can clearly hear just now, he hasn't been to school in over 10 years. They're a family of five. They're a family of five, husband, wife, and three kids. So definitely, the conception that you can't make the transition with a lot of family or you're too old to make the move and stuff like that. There it goes, guys. There's actual proof that that is flawed, right? It all comes down back to your own application, and everybody's journey is different. That's what it comes back down to, right? Anyways, back to the chat, guys. Hey, can you assist me with calling a college in BC? Shamika Smith. Good day, Shamika, by the way. Hope you're having a great day. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Smash a like on the live, share the live, and definitely just shoot me a follow on Instagram and send me a message on Instagram. And I'll definitely make some phone calls for you next week if you like. Absolutely. I can do that for you. Absolutely. All right. Basil Barnabas says, "Hail Dems, blessings, Basil. You have a pretty common name. Um, One of my biggest supporters in Toronto is actually Basil. So I had to look twice to see if that's him or not. But yeah, you have a pretty good name. Blessings, welcome to the live. Thank you guys for being here today. Again, if there's anybody who just want to come and participate in the chat, if you just want to share your journey, if you just want to share your experience, if you just want to ask a question, feel free to come onto the live. That's totally okay. It's an interactive session today, Q&A that we can all just send some positive energy in each other's direction. motivate each other, and just definitely send some strength, right? If you're thinking of coming to Canada as an international student, if you are here as an international student, if you're thinking of applying, if you have already applied and you're waiting, this is the right place to be. All right, guys. Oh, that's it. There's no not even any more chat. Yeah, just make it as interactive as possible, guys. I do not plan to be here talking to myself for probably another hour and a half. It's all about just having a conversation with each other, just vibing, just teaching, just learning. All right, guys. Um, it's not impossible, guys, and of course, if I can do it, you can do it too. It's not anything that only special people can do, right? It's not anything that only special people can do. But I must say also, guys, that enough shout out to you guys who have been supporting the channel. Many of you guys has been here from before we reach even 500 subscribers. When we are just starting out, when we not even did have a concept of what we're doing properly. So definitely thank you guys for the continued love, for the continued support, and just keep the fire blazing. All right. Um, is this Kishi? Kishi says, "Hi, Dams. Kishi Audio V Blogs. Blessings, Kishi. I haven't seen some of these names in so long. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see some of these names again. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day." Eva says, "Thank you, Dams, for incomplete, but I think it's mean for the love, for the encouragement. But absolutely, Eva. And as I did tell you guys on a phone call already, make sure that you guys cook a lot because we eat a lot. Okay. Kim Gale says, "Items, I Kim, how are you?" Anna K. Angus says, how long of postgrad work permit can you get with a 1 year postgrad diploma? Um, so based on the IRCC's website and based on my knowledge of a postgrad work permit, it goes for the length of study. So if you have studied for 1 year, i.e. 2 semesters, then you get a 1 year postgrad work permit. If you have studied for 2 years, 4 semesters, then you are qualified or eligible for a 3 years postgrad work permit. So a 1 year program, 1 year postgrad. 2 year program, 3 year postgrad. It's very important to send that to long term memory. That's my knowledge, right? That's my knowledge, not only my knowledge, but also on the IRCC website, as clear as mud. Now, a lot of persons are saying that, oh, I know someone who did a 1 year program and they got a 2 year or three. I have no idea how they did that. I have no idea how that worked. To my knowledge, to IRCC's website, a 1 year program, 1 year postgrad, a 2 year program, a 3 year postgrad. NJ Grant says, Wagwan the Andersons, Wagwan NJ. Pleasure to see you live. Thank you, man. You know what? It's just a Saturday, it's a long weekend. As you can see, I was put me on the wrong side. As you can see, I'm representing. Big up all of the Jamaicans in the house. Big up all of the Caribbean people in the house. Big up all my Asians, Europeans, Africans, everybody who's in the house right now. All right. Um, and then NJ is also blessing up everybody by having good manners and being very respectable. He says, "Good evening, everyone." Kim Gale says, "Can you tell us the thing we should not put in our CV when applying for Canadian jobs?" Uh, what you should not put. That's a very good question. I'll come back to it afterwards. Let me think about that one a little bit. No, I know what you should put, but I haven't really thought about what you shouldn't put. So I'll come back to that question, Kim. All right, give me a few. NJ says, "Oh, well, you now go to the Caribana. Oh, the Caribana is in Edmonton this weekend. The plan was to definitely go to Edmonton, go check out Chanel Muir concert, and to go to Carib Fest, and I think Burna Boy is there this weekend and stuff like that. But yeah, just some things came up, so we decided that we're just gonna keep back in Grand Prairie and just hang out and just vibe, right? So I guess I won't be going to Caribana, but there's always next year. Hopefully, I get to see some of you guys in Canada next year. Smash a like on the video if you know that you'll be in Canada next year. Positive affirmation is what we talk about, right? Um, Rich for breakfast says them a chop. No idea what that means. Anaki Angus says Anna K. Angus says, all right, great. Thanks. Rolana, Says, hello, Dems. I hope all is well. How long did you study permit take for approval? Or was your wait time? No, I applied for my study permit in 2019, guys. So then I know it's like night and day in terms of how things has changed because of COVID and all sort of other stuff. When I was applying for my study permit, we did it the paper based, which means that we printed all our documents, did all of that, and went to the VAC center. Right? We didn't do it from the comfort of our home online and stuff like that, right? But the processing time then on the IRCC website, if I'm remembering clearly, was 5 to 6 weeks. And after the 6 week pass and I didn't get any reply, I started to worry. Seventh week pass, I didn't get a reply, I started to worry. And then in my 8 week, I bingoed. I remember that clearly as if it was yesterday. It took me 8 weeks in 2019. I applied in May and I got approved close to the end of June in 2019. So that's how long it took at that time. Um, where am I? Jenny says, items, please address Basil's question above. Basil, where is the question, Basil? Where is a question? Where is a question? Let me go back up. Okay, Basil says, with the backlog, you know the impact on wait times for the study visa application. Sorry, I missed that question, Basil. No, I've been speaking to a lot of people, right? And most persons who I've been talking to for the past couple months, their processing time has been anywhere between 7 to 10 weeks, on a consistent basis. There are still a few persons who are waiting for a few months, but that's a minority, right? The majority of persons get through, and I'm talking about Jamaicans, right? Each country has different processing times. So for persons who have applied from Jamaica recently, they have gotten their approval within 7 to 10 weeks through conversation, right? But I've met a few persons who have applied from April and they haven't gotten any response as yet. But the difference between who have gotten a quick response and who have been waiting a while, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if this has anything to do with it. But what I've noticed is most of the persons who are waiting for a long period of time, i.e., who have applied from April and have not gotten a response as yet, they went through a consultant, right? Most of the persons who have gotten a quick response went on their own. I'm not sure if there's any relationship as to what caused that. I'm not sure if it's related to that. I'm just saying who I've met, who I have spoken to. Few persons who have been waiting for a few months, they applied through a consultant, and almost everybody who I know who applied on their own, recently within the past 3 to 4 months, has gotten their response in a reasonable timeline. So I'd say stick to the processing time on IRCC website because they seem to be working along those lines right now. Where am I? Okay. Chuck, I'm still, I think I'm now at Kishi Dems. Could you set up an interview with a common law couple who went through the study permit route, please? What would you like to know? Um, I could do it, but I think I could answer some questions because a friend of mine moved there recently. At the time, they were common law, not married or anything, and they were successful. And Jay says, all right. Kishi says, next year, yes, 100%. The law of attraction is real, guys. Surround yourself with positivity, with positive people, with positive energy, and just know that everything is going to work out in your benefit. Um, Rich for Breakfast says, do you still need to complete English test when applying for a PR after studying? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, the English test is actually a requirement for permanent residency. It's non-negotiable. It lasts for 2 years. You have to do it. Now, my suggestion to you guys, and this is something that I wish I had known while I was in school. If, for example, you're going to be finishing school in April of next year, and you know that the natural progression is to work for a year and then apply for PR and then stuff like that, as soon as you finish school, even before you get invited to apply for a PR, do your English test. Get it out the way because how it is now, opportunities come up in immigration like very frequently. You might hear of a new program, right? And you don't want the fact that you are waiting to do your English test. is the reason why you miss out on it. Because when new programs come out, the English test get booked out very quickly, and then you might be waiting for months in order to get an opening. So as soon as you graduate school, start work full time, book your English test, do your English test, and get it out the way. Would be my suggestion. How much did I pay for my English test last year? What did I pay? I don't want to tell a lie. I think I paid $190. Either $190 for the CELPIP, which is the equivalent of the IELTS, or $290. I don't quite remember, but it's somewhere along those lines. Um, Race for Breakfast says study visa wait times are on the website. Exactly. Tasha Gentle says, here from day one and will continue. Big up Team Anderson. Big up Tasha Gentles 100%. She's been here from day one and I can relate to that. Big up all the persons who the love never change, the support never change, and we appreciate it and I appreciate you guys, right? I'm happy that you guys find value in my content. I'm happy that you guys find joy in my experience. And I'll definitely continue to share it. And I just hope that you guys continue to support. Continue to share the videos, guys. How many of you guys have shared this live already? Have you guys shared this live yet? Have you guys shared this live as yet? Can you guys please go and hit that share button? Share it on Instagram, share it on wherever platform you're on, and definitely smash a like on the live. All right, guys, almost. It's free. You might must can do that for me. Um, Basil says, okay, cool, thanks, bro. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm at Tasha Gentles. Still waiting for part two with your brethren Alex. So Alex is actually away from Grand Prairie right now. He'll be back, I think, tomorrow. He's like chilling out with his girlfriend. So he actually called me yesterday and he's like, yo, bro, as soon as I touch back, we're gonna do part two. So as soon as Alex touched down back in GP, we are gonna definitely get part two up and running. Thank you for reminding me as well about that. That's definitely something that's in the making. Alex and I was in school together. Alex came here I think 3 months before me. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, he's a Jamaican from Clarendon, now working as a police officer here in Canada, and he was just sharing his experience, right? Real, authentic, undiluted, unfiltered experience for persons, for layman persons just like myself, right? Not everybody who come from uptown and anything like that. Just real undiluted experience. Anyways, I was just checking two messages right there. Yeah, again, guys, if you guys want to come on the stream and ask a question or just kind of help me out a little bit because I'm starting to feel a little bit lonely, click on that link that is pinned. Come in. Let us just chat. Just chat a little bit. All right. If you are in Canada and you want to share your journey, if you are in any country, let me know why you want to move to Canada. Why is this so important to you? What are you looking forward to in your move, in your transition? Click on the link. Click on the link and definitely make we have a conversation. All right. You may never know. Like, listen, you may never know who your story will impact. You may never know whose life your story might change. Right. So don't doubt yourself and make it feel like your story is not important. Come on, man, and share your story and stuff like that. Not so much short must I dry out. Thank you, babes. Okay, where was I in this chat? Jenny says, thanks, helpful as always. Jovan, blessings, bro. Would it be logical to show a vehicle as an home tie that has a lien on it? Yeah, they don't, well, in my opinion at least, they don't have to know that there's a lien on it. As long as you have the registration and stuff, that's what I did. I had a car that had a lien on it. I used it in my documents. I just used my registration, my insurance, and stuff like that. All right. I never have no house or car. I just use my family and my life insurance and my car and stuff like that to show home ties. Yeah, I keep hearing about a new PR stream for students that they are working on now. You have any info on it? Just a little bit of info. It's a TR to PR program. It's the same thing that I had applied for last year for my PR. Full disclaimer, I'm still waiting for that good news. IRCC is really, really, really backlogged. So it's not if it's gonna come through though, it's just when. Um, Also, guys, in also waiting on that, guys, I was also invited to apply and I need the PNP for Alberta as well. So that's a plan B. That's definitely a plan B on my end. Just wish me luck, all right, guys, and just send some positive energy in my direction. Also, now, to answer your question, Basil, the TR to PR program was a temporary measure that came out last year between May to November. So what happened is they're bringing it back this year. I think they're starting September though, with a little bit of difference when it comes down to some of the like the streams last year was healthcare, essential non-healthcare workers, international students, graduates, and French-speaking graduates. Those were the four streams: stream A, stream B, and stuff like that. But this year they're gonna change it up a little bit different. So we will just have to wait and see. But as I said, you just want to always make sure that you put yourself in a position that when you are in Canada as a student or as a temporary worker, you're always thinking of becoming a permanent resident. So you want to make sure that you put yourself in a position to be successful by doing your English test, get it out the way. Your medical lasts for a year. So if you want to do a medical, if you want to apply for a police certificate, those things last for a year. You just do it and get it out the way, right? That would be my suggestion. And I'll keep my ears on the ground for the new TR to PR pathway that's coming out in September. And just a box cover English test is 190, $190. It might be more. Honestly speaking, no, I'm thinking that it's probably 290. I don't quite remember. That's a self-pip general test that is offered mostly in Canada and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys are doing an English test, by the way, and you need tips, I can also book a time in my calendar and we can chat about it because, yeah, I did my English test last year, and for who don't know, I finished it, I aced it. The maximum score is 12. I got 3 12s and 111. I got 12 in speaking, 12 in listening, 12 in writing, and I think I got 11 in whatever else, right? So I think. I think I can give you some tips that can benefit you. NJ says, but should I ask my family of how much they spend in the 90s? Everything was easier in the 90s, bro. Things getting harder and harder. Nothing ain't getting easier, which is why now is the time to make the move. It's not tomorrow, it's not next year, it's not next week, it's now. Because it's not gonna get easier, right? It's not gonna get easier. Um, Big up, not here from day one, but enjoy the content and seeing the growth. Rest for breakfast, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it whether you're early or late. It doesn't matter whether you're here from day one or not. The fact that you're here right now, I appreciate that. I love that, and just thanks for the support. You understand? Make sure that you guys smash a like on the video, though. By the way, because man, I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, but I can't do it without you guys. So that's a goal, but you guys have to help me with that goal. All right, guys. Oh, my son. Have you guys shared the video as yet? By the way, share the video, share the live, share it all over, so that more persons can see that the Andersons is live and support the thing. All right, Diana. Blessings, Diana. How are you? Congrats to Eva and her family. Um, where am I now? Raquel says, if study permit has been approved already, should a couple wait until the international student arrive in Canada before applying for the spousal work permit? Nope, 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 nope. You don't have to wait. As soon as you get back your passport with that visa in it, you can apply. You can apply, and then both you and your spouse and possibly kids, if approved, can travel together. Now, that's a misconception that a lot of persons have, that you can only apply for a spousal work permit from Canada. No, you can apply for it from your own country, and Spousal open work permit is usually has a shorter processing time than your study permit, and once everybody's approved, you guys can all travel together, right? So no, you don't have to wait until they arrive in Canada. Melissa Wright says, "Hey, Melissa, how are you?" Um, Kishi says, "What else did you use as ties, Dems?" Okay, so what I did then, because of course you guys would have known by now that I didn't apply for NATS myself in the same application. I applied for the study permit first, right? So I pretty much used my family as home ties because sentimental ties, which is family ties, goes a long way, and it's even more beneficial than physical ties because you can sell a car, you can sell a house, you can sell a land, but you can't sell a pin to them. You can't, well, you probably can sell a spouse, but that's a different story. So I pretty much use my family as my basis of returning home, which was actually true, right? So you can say, oh, can't tell you what to say, but you can. I use my family. That's the only thing I had to use. I didn't have a house. I didn't have a car. Well, I had a car. I didn't have a house. I didn't have any land or anything like that. The only thing I had was my family, so I had to just use what I have. So you guys have to just use what you have, right? It's just really and truly showing persons that you have reasons to go back home, right? It's just showing people that you have reasons to go back home. So I really just use my family. And Jay Grant says lots of people come to Canada to make money because there are less job back home as they rely on countries with good economy to work and help their family. 100%. 100%. Um, Life in Canada, guys, it can be difficult. Just like anywhere else, right? You get in what you put, you get out what you put in. It's not always gonna be easy. It's not like as soon as you land, your life is transformed and everything change and everything become like a bed of roses. It's not. I'm not here to paint that picture that it's a bed of roses. But what I can tell you is that there is opportunity, limitless opportunities. And as long as you're willing to seek those opportunities, as long as you're willing to do things the right way and grow and strive the right way, then oftentimes than not, you will be successful in this country. Canada, from my knowledge of living in Canada for the past couple of years, is a country that rewards you for hard work. Is a country that definitely allows you to grow wealth, allows you to grow stability, and allows you to invest in yourself, your family, if whatever you want, right? If you're the kind of person who want clothes, you can get clothes. If you're the kind of person who want house, you can get house. Whatever it is that you want, whatever your goal is, whatever your desires are, this is a country that you can realize those desires. But it's a country that definitely has its challenges as well. There is some aspect of racism in some remote communities. You have to be prepared for that as a visible minority. And I'm not just talking about blacks, I'm talking about Indians, I'm talking about Filipinos, non Caucasian, in other words. So you have to be mindful of that. Also, there's a huge drug problem, not only in Canada, but in North America in general. So if you're coming with kids, especially teenage kids, you have to deal with them different than the way you deal with them in like Jamaica because there's not really a drug problem in Jamaica, quote unquote. But here, it's so easy to get tied up. It's so easy to get mixed up in kind of stuff like that. So you have to guide the kids and let them know like right from wrong, like genuine right from wrong. All right. So those are just some of the things that you have to look out for. NJ says lots of people. I think I read that one. Tasha gets Tasha Gentle says, lol, okay, thanks for your response. Melissa says, as it relates to applying for a spouse work permit and study permit for 3 kids, what do you think is a good amount to show? It's a difficult question. Um, I can't put a dollar value on it, to be honest. Full disclaimer again, guys, I'm no immigration consultant. This is all just my opinion. Um, I can't put a dollar value on it, Melissa. But what I would say is, when you're applying for a spousal open work permit and for dependent children, finances is less important than when you're applying for a study permit, because you're applying to work, and the fact that you're applying to work in Canada, they are a lot more relaxed when it comes on to the spousal open work permit and the showing of funds. So I would just simply answer your question by just saying, show as much as you can, whatever that amount may be. Don't let that prevent you from applying. Show as much as you can, but just make sure that you are able to explain how everything is going to work out. Like, you have to show them that you have done some planning, some preparation, and how you're going to make whatever money you have work. So make sure that you are stating clearly where you're going to live. Make sure you're going to state clearly what's going to cost you for rent for the next couple of months, an estimate of what your groceries looking like, and stuff like that, and make sure that it's within the perimeter of what you have. That's how I would answer that question. Okay, Rolanda says, I have heard self-pip is easier than IELTS. Your thoughts? It's the exact same. It's not easier. It's the exact same. It's the same exam. It's just a different name, right? It's the same four aspect computer based listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Same exam, just a different name. That's it. Self-pip and IELTS, it's the same exam. None is easier, none is harder. Kishi Audio Vlog says, okay, thanks. What did not use as ties? What did not use as ties again? Well, in not statement of purpose or letter of explanation, we didn't really use much about home ties actually, but instead we focused more on why she wanted to join me in Canada in terms of different reasons, and just state that, well, we can't break up with family and stuff like that. So we were more focusing on keeping the family together rather than proving home ties. As again, guys, the spousal home work permit is a totally different requirement than a study permit in terms of checklists and checks and balances. So we never really use much home ties. Who's that, Malika? Jenny did also ask about home ties. What if you have a business here in Jamaica and can be done remotely? Is that included or counted in your 20 hours as a full-time student? No, the 20 hours is only with a Canadian employer, right? It's only for Canadian employment. So if you have a job that you do online, or if you have a YouTube channel, or if you have a business in another country, or if you have a job in the States or whatever, no, it doesn't apply. Your 20 hours a week is only applicable for Canadian employment. Again, the 20 hours a week is only applicable for Canadian employers. If you're a blogger, do you need to pay Canada tax while you are there? As long as you earn money in Canada, you have to pay tax. If you even get money as gift, you have to declare it. Whatever money you earn, you have to it has to be declared. So if you earn money from YouTube, from an online business, from writing, from blogging, from whatever, it is taxable, right? It is taxable. So definitely bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. So taxable income is not just what you earn from a 9 to 5. It's whatever you earn while you are in Canada. In the case of common law sponsorship, spouseship, sorry, other than property ownership, renting together or life insurance, what else could be used as proof of relationship? So there's actually a common law declaration form that you'd have to complete and get notarized, um, and add it to your application. Um, Joint bank account is a good one, and joint bank account, not just joined 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago kind of thing. But like, if you guys are actually in a common law relationship and you guys are living together for a number of years, you guys would have had like probably utility bills in both persons' name. So like probably the water bill is in your name and the light bill is in your spouse's name. Include that as well. Joint bank accounts, as I said, the common law declaration form. Ultimately you want to prove relationship, right? So look at it that way. You're trying to prove relationship. There's no marriage certificate to prove it, right? If you guys have kids together, that's also a very good one in terms of like the birth certificate to show both names. It's just to prove the relationship, right? So joint bank account, big one. Utility bills in both persons' name, very, very big. The common law declaration form, essential. Um, Life insurance with each person's being the beneficiary, stuff like those. You're really just proving relationship, and when you're not married, it's difficult to prove it outside of providing those documentations. A lot of persons are always saying that, um, I'm in a common law relationship with this person, but we don't pay bills together, or we don't have a joint account, or we don't have a life insurance policy, or anything like that. How are you gonna prove that you're with this person? Ask yourself that question. If somebody has to prove to you their relationship, how would they do it? And then when you answer that question, you put together those documents and submit with the application. Because really and truly, you are proving to somebody that you guys are together, right? So that's what you're doing. You're proving to somebody that you guys are actually together. And a common law relationship is usually difficult to prove, because just because there's a lot of scam, a lot of fraud that happens with immigration, a lot of marriage fraud, a lot of relationship fraud, they're usually more stringent when it comes down to common law relationship with no documentations like what I quoted, or with no kids involved and stuff like that, right? And stuff like that. So you just have to just do your research and put as much documents as possible. Kate Carter says, okay, thank you. Keisha says, thanks them. Diana says, after shall we receive them? PR is definitely yours. My day must come. It might be tomorrow. It might be today. It might be next week. But it's not if, it's when. Basil says, oh, is Canada economy now with the recession news coming out of the US? Um, Not gonna lie, guys. It's not as good as when we just landed. Cost of living is going up. Groceries getting more expensive. There's a lot of shortages. When we go to the grocery store, some of the shelves are totally empty. Um, Gas prices is going up as well. I think it went down for the first time last week. Um, Housing and rental prices are going up in other parts of Canada, Vancouver, Toronto. Major metropolitan areas in and around Canada, rental prices and stuff like that are going crazy, right? But on and all, I must put this in there. Alberta is one of those provinces that has been very stable. Rental prices has not really changed as much in Alberta. In terms of jobs, jobs are pretty stable. There are still jobs in abundance still. So that hasn't really changed. I think the effects is really more in the cost of goods and services, and not so much in the ability to get jobs or people are being laid off and stuff like that. It hasn't reached right there as yet. Hopefully it doesn't get there, but definitely the cost of goods and services has gone up, and I think that's how it's been affecting Canada. Okay, I think I've answered all those questions. So nobody really now come in for the life. Alberta is a place anyway you look at it. Yeah, I'm not just saying that. Well, I did have a friend who, well, I did have a coworker who became a friend. Sorry, I did have a manager who became a coworker who then became a friend who lived Grand Prairie and is now living in Markham, Ontario. And she's telling me good things about Markham. She's telling me that there's a lot of benefits in living in Ontario too. And she got me thinking. But on and all, Alberta is a place to be. Dwight, just I reach them, bruh. As a matter of fact, Dwight, click on the link which is at top of the chat and come in on the stream. More people hear your story, bruh. Come in on the stream, man. Make a whole lot of reason, you know. Dwight is a good friend of mine, by the way, living in Jamaica. Get him approval recently, just waiting on his spouse approval. Coming very soon, by the way, his spouse's approval is coming very soon. Unfortunately, Dwight is not coming to Grand Prairie, but I don't know, anywhere you land, the link is the same, all right? Again, anybody who has been approved and you guys want to come on, click on the link upstream and just you don't have to go in detail about your application, but just share some nuggets that other persons can hold on upon that will definitely guide their journey in their application, in their process, right? That's what today is all about. We're all helping each other in today's life. So definitely click on the link which is pinned and come in on the chat and make all a little reasoning. Shamika Smith says, need more info on the police officer's journey, please. What more information do you need, Shamika? um, well, we're gonna be having a part two where he shares his experience and the struggles that he faced when he just landed. But like, what in particular were you looking for? What in particular are you looking for? Let me know. Jennifer says, what are your thoughts on living in Prairie, Ontario? I have no idea where that is. I've never heard of there before, but it's in Ontario, so I guess it's in and around the major cities of Canada, the Toronto, the Brampton, the Mississauga, the places like those. I don't have any idea about that town in particular, but what I would say is if it's a small town, more than likely it would be similar to Grand Prairie, which means that there's lots of opportunity. There'll be lots of opportunity and stuff for you to succeed. Um, Katie and Douglas says just signing in them. Thank you for signing in, guys. As soon as you guys come into the live, just do one thing for me, please. No, do two things for me, please. Smash that like button. It really, really, really helps out the channel. And share the live, right? Share the live, share the live, share the live. If you're here, guys, and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe to the channel. Can you believe that we only have 17 likes on the video so far, guys? We have close to 40 persons on the live, and we only have 17 likes. How am I doing now? Come on now, you're legit free. Just go like the live and share the live. Close the live chat, like the live, and come back into the conversation, right? Yuli says, this is off topic, but I love your cooking videos. Please do more. Okay, I will take that under consideration definitely. And I will do more. I did cut my finger yesterday cooking, but I will definitely do more cooking videos. You guys were asking for a cook off. That's actually a very good idea. I might do a cook off with Natch to see who is better in the kitchen. I'll let you guys decide. Okay. Yeah, guys, as I was saying, smash a like on the video and share the video. So, Cooking with Melly says, "Hey, just joining in. Thank you for coming in." Basil says, Prairie is 2 hours away from Mississauga. Is it easy to get jobs in Alberta? I would say yes, it is. But if you are looking for like a specialized field, like job in a specialized area, it might take some time. It might be more difficult. But if you're just looking for something to put food on the table, definitely you can do it. How do I join the live? So there is a link that is pinned right at the top of the chat. If you go to the live chat and go to the extreme top, there is a link that is pinned. I'm gonna actually share it back right now. I'm going to share that link again right now. Just click on this link that I'm about to share, and it takes you right in. There we go. Click on that link that I just shared, and it will take you right into the live. All right. Alberta, Calgary, all the way. One day, one day. Absolutely. Them's currently on the job, can't join the live now, can't talk about my journey in the office. No, totally understand, bro. Totally understand. Totally understand, bro. Totally understand. Yeah, so chilling with some. I just shared the link so you can just click on it and come in when you're ready. Um Alberta is just like anywhere else in Canada. Pros and cons. Everywhere in Canada has its pros. There are benefits in living anywhere in Canada, and there's also cons, right? Like I live in Grand Prairie, guys. As much as so much opportunities, and I'm always telling Grand Prairie, I'm always telling Alberta, I am so far away from civilization. I am so far away from Jamaica. It takes me 3 planes to get to Jamaica and 3 planes to get back to Grand Prairie. Over 24 hours of traveling, right, guys? So there's definite pros and cons. I don't get access to like Jamaican food and stuff like that. Many of you guys in Toronto and Edmonton and Calgary and Vancouver and other places like that have. Um, so that's the drawback in living this far. Um, from Toronto to Edmonton, guys, is further than from Jamaica to Toronto, right? So from Jamaica to Toronto, I think it's just 3.5 hours, but from Toronto to Edmonton is like 4.5, 5 hours. Can you believe that? And it's in the same country. So that's one of the things that we get annoyed about in living this far. Like you want to travel and stuff like that, but when you think about the journey and the distance and it's just it's just crazy. Yeah, absolutely, you can join without your camera. It's just crazy, right? Absolutely, you can join without a camera, man. It's all good. So that's the drawback in living this far. So if you're thinking of coming to Grand Prairie, you have to bear that in mind that we are like on the other side of Canada, right? It's 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 definitely not close. It's definitely not close. Like it's not close. If I leave Grand Prairie right now and you guys leave Jamaica right now, you will reach to Toronto before I get there. At least by 2 or 3 hours. That's how far I live. Okay, so we got J Central in the building. How is the weather now? The weather is pretty warm. It's been a very hot week. There's heat waves going all around the world. Right here is not excluded. Like it got so hot the other day, it got up to like plus 36. Crazy. It was just so humid and hot. Um, welcome J Central. Your mic is off. What's up? What's up? How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Big up yourself, you and Nax and the kids.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Give thanks. How's it going? How's your
Yeah.
day going?
Well, everything all right so far. You know, Jamaica weather stay already. But I'm just here chilling, relaxing, and watching your video as usual. Joining live.
Yeah, man. Give thanks to that, man. Give thanks to that. So,
Yeah, man.
where are you on your journey? Is the question.
Okay, so I applied for my study permit um April 29th,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a response from them the 16th of May. It was a refusal. But one of the reasons why I got a refusal was I mean, they're saying that they don't think I can afford to pay my school fee, but the school fee was paid in full. So
Okay.
the next day, I asked for a reconsideration,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was, when was it? Today is what? Saturday? Was it? Is a Thursday or Friday of gone? They
Mm-hmm.
responded, and I would have gotten a reconsideration, but guess what? I could not wait, so I reapplied.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, in the email, they said that for these reasons that they checked my status and they saw that I had already reapplied, and for that reason I should continue checking my status. So let's see.
Okay, so you're gonna get your approval.
I hope so.
No, 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 no. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you're gonna get your approval. Positive affirmation all the way, 1000%. You're gonna get your approval. My question to you now is, what are you looking forward to the most for in moving to Canada?
Well, it's for me, basically, it's for my two boys, really. I want to give them a better future, in terms of opportunities and for
Yeah,
them to become whatever they want to become. I think it's much easier there, you
yeah.
know, and for myself and my family, for a
Hmm.
better way of living, not so stressed out in terms of
Yeah.
work, work, work. But, we need to work and put in a little play as well and not
Hmm.
worry about the money.
And where are you heading?
Nova Scotia, Cape Breton
Okay,
University.
is that in Halifax or
No, it's in Sydney.
in Sydney? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll be doing business management.
that's like the other side of Canada from where I'm at, by the way. But
Yeah.
the more you guys who come to Canada and go to that side is the more places I have to stay. So make sure so when you come and get settled and everything, I might say, yo, I'm looking for somewhere to catch. You don't pretend like you don't remember me.
Oh no, come on, man. My friend Samantha, she just joined the live. I shared the link with her, so she's here listening. Hi, Samantha.
Big up yourself,
She
Samantha.
Yes, she will be traveling there this August, so she can
Hmm.
check out the place and you tell us how it is.
Great. Fantastic. It's good that you have somebody on the ground who can do that. Samantha, please reach out to me. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. I have a friend who is approved um, to go to Nova Scotia, and he's been trying to find an apartment, and if just because you don't know anybody there, it's been so difficult. So if you can reach out Samantha, and not tell some other send all over the place, we can look here, there, and everywhere. But it would be good if you can reach out and any links you can find or make for us. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, Samantha.
Them,
Um,
the person going to Halifax,
Dermont.
Dartmouth.
Yes.
Yeah, I know somebody. I can reach out to somebody.
See
I know
there,
somebody who lives there.
that's how we make links. That's how we make connections. Just like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that because this person who's moving there is moving with his wife and his 3-year-old daughter. I'm not doing no kind of
Oh.
in my fret. In my say, boy, where am I gonna stay? Where am I gonna live? Right? So that
Mhm.
it's awesome that you know somebody there. I'd be greatly appreciated of that. And you know what? Thank you for sharing your
Mm.
journey and
Thank you.
it just teaches us that sometimes we have to be
Yeah, man.
patient. We have to be
Yes.
patient
Yes.
because if you are patient, you're gonna get your
I would
approval
not have
already.
that. Yeah. I
But
could have
nothing
saved
don't
that
happen.
money.
Exactly, but nothing don't happen for its time, and everything happen
Yeah.
for a reason. And you have to bear that
Yeah.
in mind as well, right? So don't
Yes.
bother feel away, man. To say you withdraw and then that happen and stuff like that, because ultimately everything happen exactly as it should happen. right?
True.
So when you get your
Yeah.
approval, are you gonna apply for your spouse and kids or just kids?
For yeah, man, for my two kids and my spouse.
Okay. And are your
Yeah.
kids excited?
Well, yes, my 9-year-old. I have a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old. Of course, the
Okay.
9-year-old is excited because, according to him, his favorite YouTuber lives in Canada.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
So
wants have you traveled to Canada before or is this your first time?
I have never traveled before to anywhere.
No worry, man. Then I see him both. No worry, yourself. You and I we are in the same boat. So what do you think about winter?
Well, I'm excited. Um, I'm excited to
Mhm.
experience that. I always say that I prefer to be cold than hot, but when you're in it,
Yeah.
when you're in it, maybe I won't like it. But as
Mhm.
one of your videos, you said that once you're dressed for the weather, you will be fine. So let's
Yeah,
see.
plus Nova Scotia is not even that bad when it comes on to winter compared to
Mm,
Manitoba and Alberta. So you'll
yeah,
manage. You'll definitely manage. And again, I can't let you go without sending some positive vibe your direction. Um, Congrats on your
yeah.
approval. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Um, and all the best on your journey. I
Thank
mean,
you.
like going to Canada has literally changed my life. So I know that a lot of persons who are on this journey are looking for similar change in their life. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, it will happen, but as I said, it's not easy. It's not
yeah,
easy. It's not something that happens overnight. It's hard work, a
yeah.
lot of hard work, especially that 20 hours working while going to school.
Mhm.
Especially with kids. Listen, it's not gonna be easy, but you know what? It is. It is short-term
Mhm.
pain, but long-term gain, right? You have to bear that in mind, right? You're just
Yeah.
gonna short-term pain for long-term gain. Always tell
Right.
yourself that remember your why and just keep pushing. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Enough blessings. And again, shoot me a message on Instagram because I need that link for Nova Scotia so I can put it on,
Yes.
my friend. All right.
Will do. Will do.
Appreciate the
All
chat,
right.
man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right. Cool. Okay. Thank you so much for that icebreaker. I was getting kind of lonely talking to myself. So thank you for that. And you see how important it is for us to share our journey. We may never know who our journey might help. We may never know who our journey might inspire or just motivate, right? Katie and Douglas says, Dems, I want to start my study journey in Canada. I have an aunt who lives in Toronto who's willing to accommodate me, but I need to be responsible for myself financially. How much cash do you think is acceptable? Um, it all depends on what IRCC thinks. Again, I'm no immigration consultant. I cannot like give you the information with IRCC. Um, is really well. Just a sec, Samantha. Can you just try coming in again? For some reason, saying that your device is not connected. So I'm just gonna ask you to just click off and click back on, and then I can let you in. All right. I'm not sure if that's on my end and on your end. Yeah, so typically speaking, they just want to see that you're able to finance yourself in terms of paying for your school fee and definitely paying for your school fee and having at least a year's living expense they ask for. But if you can show that you have accommodations and stuff like that, all of that goes a far way. All right. Alex says, "Good day. If I submit my study visa application this month, would I get a response in time to start school in October?" Alex, I cannot answer that question, bro. I really cannot answer that question. It really depends on how fast RRCC reach and process your application. Check the processing time on RRCC. Depends if you're applying from Jamaica. Look on the processing time. Whichever country you're applying from, look on the processing time for that particular country, and then make that be your guide. Follow that, right? That would be your answer. Kaden Douglas says, I will need your guidance, please. If that's okay, let me know if I can speak with you. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. You can speak with me, Katie, and I do have an area that you can connect through my calendar. You can book a time, and we can definitely chat on whatever platform you want. The link is not in this particular video description, but it's underneath the video. In all of my other videos, underneath the description is called Calendly. Just click on that, select what you want help with, and then definitely that will allow you to book a time in my calendar. If there's anybody who needs to book a time to have a chat, to have a reason to help with the LOE, resume, whatever settlement, go and book a time and we can chat. All right, guys. Dwight is asking, is there anyone on the live who is going to NSCC Ivani campus? Let me read that again. Is there anyone on the live right now who is going to NSCC Ivani campus? Please link up, please reach out. And Samantha, where are you? I haven't seen you come back on the live as yet. I know you're trying to get in, but for some reason it wasn't allowing you. But I really, really want to chat with you, Samantha. So you can go ahead and click on the link again. I'll just share another link for anybody else who want to come in to have a chat. If you want to share your journey, if you want to share your experience, whatever it may be, just so that we can all benefit, we can all learn. All right. There you go. I just shared the link again. Okay, so of course, Kate respond to you, Dwight. Kate says I'm planning to go NSCC too. Basil says if you're staying with a family member, what should be the support letter? Support letter should generally be that they are willing to provide accommodation and just probably the relationship and how long they have been living there and probably their status in Canada. I don't see anything more than that. Dwight says, Kate, I'm going there this September, still trying to find accommodation. Yeah, we're working on that, Dwight. We're definitely working on that. I'm gonna pass on the link. I'm gonna pass on the link to you definitely as soon as I get it. Northern Life with Keisha says lakefront apartments is an option to look into if you are planning to go to school in Nova Scotia. There you go. I'd probably write that down. I'd probably write that down as well. As persons are always reaching out, asking about like places and stuff like that. Let me just like I'm not even joking, guys. I have to hide like all the papers and books and stuff from Malika, and I hide it so good that I can't even find it. Okay. Nats, I know you're watching the live. Can you bring a book to me, please? I don't know where to find a book in the office space. Can you please bring a book to me, please, please? I know that you're watching the live in the background. Um, Shana Katie says, "What about places in Alberta?"
You guys are terrible. You are so terrible. There's a book right here.
Thank you. Okay, where am I at? Lakefront Apartments. Okay. The person was asking about Alberta. So I do settlement services in Alberta. So if you're looking for an apartment in Alberta, you can definitely reach out to me and I can put you on to some realtors and get you set up. I also do tours. I can go and check out the apartment, do a virtual tour, make sure that you're getting something not only affordable, but that you're getting something of good standard. All right. So you can reach out to me and we can take it from there as well. Um, I will send I will send some other options after, but is busy doing a clinic right now. Absolutely. You can also send it to me on Instagram as well. So I can, check it out and share it as well to persons who are interested. Tasha Gentle says, Dems, you need to do more lives. I see a lot of school and accommodation link ups. Very good. Well, that's the purpose of today's live. Today's live is really just to help. every single prospective international students or international students in Canada, right? So it's really accomplishing the goal that I wanted, right? So thank you guys so much for being so awesome today. I really appreciate it. I know this is a long weekend, and many of you guys are going to the beach, going to rivers, driving out, all of those lovely fun stuff that I miss so much about Jamaica. Um, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Saturday to spend it with us. Dwight is saying that he called Lakefront and they have nothing available. Dwight, know yourself, man. We're gonna definitely make some links. Samantha is in the link right now, on the ground, and we're gonna see how best we can find something. All right. Shane Francis says nuts to the rescue. Oh man. And okay, I'll provide you with other options soon. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Demi, thanks for this live. Nope. Thank you guys for being a part of this live. And by the way, guys, why am I only still seeing 17 likes on the live? Show me that you like the live, guys. Show me that you like the live that's going on right now by that actually clicking on that like button. Right? It really, really helps out the live, guys. So click on that like button and just close the live chat. Click like, click share, click subscribe, whatever it may be, and really helps out the live. All right, guys. Um, Many of you guys are on the live right now. You haven't even liked the live as yet. Come on, now. It really, really helps me out. It only takes a second. I appreciate it. I 100% appreciate it. All right. Now, again, if you guys want to come in to share your journey, to ask any question, just to give some feedback, whatever it may be, that's also an option. That's also an option, guys. I keep dropping the link. All you guys need to do is just click on the link. You don't have to come on with your camera, so that's okay. We can just have a chat. What are you guys looking forward to the most about moving? Why are you guys doing making this move? Why are you guys making this move? And also just generally speaking, just share your story, share your experience. You may never know who your story can help, right? You may never know who your story can help. We all have a story, and just sharing it, you may never know who's in a similar position. All right, and you yourself might learn something as well. So definitely click on the link, guys, and come in and let's have a chat. um Shane says give thanks for the effort. Blessings, Shane. Cardina says if my tuition is 22K Canadian, would 35K can be sufficient? um it it can be sufficient as long as you are able to explain every single thing to IRCC, right? Show them everything or the money breakdown. Show them so boy you have school fee worked out, accommodation worked out. This is what you eat for the month. That's what transportation is looking like, and just show it within the parameters of what you have, and then hope for the best, right? So that's what I usually say. A dollar figure is not really 100%. There are so many persons who show so much money and get refused, and so many persons who don't show a lot of money and get approved. It's all about just showing that you have done planning and preparation. That's what I would say, right? Jovan says he's seeing 31 likes. That means that you guys are definitely clicking on the like button now. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, guys. It really helps out the live and it really helps out the channel. As you know, guys, I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. So as much videos as you can share, it really, really helps me out. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Um, Dems, do you think it's best to pay at least your first semester tuition? Yes, I think so. I think if you can pay up to a year, pay a year. Because it shows commitment, right? It shows commitment to IRCC that you're actually coming as a student, you're paid part of your school fee and stuff like that. So I say if you can afford to do it, absolutely do it. Although enough people not pay nothing and still get through still. So it's really a hit or a miss. So I would say that if you can afford to do it, do it. How long did it take to get your approval? I think I answered that was one of the very first question I answered, Alex. That's why I laugh. It took me 8 weeks at the time. 8 weeks at the time to get approved in 2019. Shane Francis says, young, ambitious Jamaicans are leaving and masses to give thanks for your effort because Jamaica rough like jackfruit skin. Jamaica rough like jackfruit skin. Bruh, I can only imagine, man. I'm not even joking. Who is this love chat dating, OnlyFans looking thing in the person in the live chat? Okay, this is a lot of comment to block, but anyway, report. Ah, Western bullying. Unwanted. Okay, block. Okay, that person is gone. Unless you guys wanted to click on that OnlyFans thing, I have no idea what that is. But anyways, that's our black. Sorry to disappoint anybody who wanted to click on it. Um, Dwight says, okay, I'll definitely appreciate that. Jenny says, how many pages long was your LOE? My LOE was 1.5 page long, but it was packed with information, jam packed with information. Now you can keep your LOE between 1 to 3 pages. Like I've seen persons who have like 3 pages LOE, and that's fine because everybody's situation is different. Some persons have to explain more things than others, right? So probably 3 pages, but don't bother right now 4, 5, 6 page LOE, right? I don't think that's necessary. I think probably 2.5 pages is sufficient enough to get all the information across because you don't want to be repetitive. You want it to be like direct to the point, obvious, clear, and just state all that you want to be stated. So I'd probably say between 1 to 2.5 pages should be your absolute maximum, right? Of course, guys, I do write LOEs as well. I'll help with that because that's one of my skills, writing. So I'd like to consider myself a good writer. So definitely reach out if you need help with that. All right. Oh, Samantha, you're gonna need to just turn on your mic before I can accept you into the stream. That's what the message is saying to me. Device not connected. I know that the camera is not on, but your mic has to be on before I can admit you to the stream. So just click. There's a should be a button that you click on. Just turn on the mic, and then it should allow me to add you. And I really want to chat with you, Samantha. So please find the button that I'm talking about. Please find that button. Basil Byfield. Blessings, Basil. What's up? How are you? So Basil is the Basil I was telling you guys about. Very, very, um very good supporter of mine. Been supporting the channel for a long, long time. Basil, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on this live. Dems and fam, bless up to you yourself, Basil. How's life over there in Ontario, by the way? I'm sure you guys must be burning up more than how we are burning up over this side of Canada. Nicola says, do you think Ontario, London is ideal for international students? I've never lived there. There are international students who live there. I know. I can't speak about what it is like living there because I have never obviously lived there. But I think sometimes you just need a foot through the door, right? And once you get a foot through the door, you just life give you lemon and just make some lemonade, right? That's what it is. You just get a foot through the door and then you just make the most of whatever situation, right? Um, I can only speak about Alberta, and that's all I have experience about in terms of actually living. But I think we messed up my schedule form. The part where they ask for a name given and passport, I put my first and last name instead of first and middle. Now, they're not gonna reject you based on that. I've seen persons make way more worse mistake than that. they're they're not gonna they're definitely not gonna refuse on that. Don't worry about that. I would not worry about that at all. Right? There's so much bigger mistakes that people do and are still successful. I wouldn't worry about that at all. Samantha, when you're clicking on the link, Samantha, select allow access to your mic, and then you can come in, right? I'm looking forward to chatting with you, so definitely do it. Um, How many sponsors can you show for your study permit? I don't think there's a limit. I don't think there's a limit as long as it makes sense, right? Remember now, you're talking to people, so you have to just make sure that it makes sense. As long as it makes sense, then I think you're good to go. Again, guys, check out Row Services underneath all my other video description. Student settlement services officers like myself. You get access to immigration consultants, immigration lawyers, and a host of different services. It's one of those things that you can go and shop for persons who have a cheaper price. You can read their reviews, and then you can definitely book consultation time. And then these services will reach out to you and then definitely give you all the help you need. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, which is my usual Sunday lifetime, which is 6 o'clock Jamaican time, 5 o'clock Albertan time, and I'll be going live with Kelly's Travels from Alberta Settlement Services, who lives in Edmonton. And we'll be talking a little bit more about that as a medium that you guys can benefit. So you guys can definitely look out for that live. That's tomorrow, definitely. Book a time in my calendar if you guys want to have a chat, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want guidance using my own experience. You guys can definitely book a time in my calendar, and I'd be happy to chat with you guys. If you guys need help writing your LOE, if you guys need me to look over your LOE and all of those stuff, I'd be happy to do it. Now, something that I did promise you guys on this live, for persons on this live, if you guys are looking for accommodations in Canada and you need to call some apartments, I know that it can be very expensive to call these apartments if you're not in Canada, but it's free for persons in Canada to make these phone calls. So you guys can shoot me a message on Instagram, and if I'm available, I can definitely make some phone calls on your behalf and try and see if I can find out the legitimacy of these apartments, and also to see if I can get you like a direct link with these apartments as well. That there's no fee for that. That's totally free. That's just me doing you guys a favor. So definitely just bear that in mind as well. Smash a like on the video, share the live, and definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. All right, guys. That was a mouthful, I know. Back to the chat. How many? Oh, I didn't read that one. Nicola says thank you. Alex says thanks much. Henry Butler says I'm looking for one bedroom in the Bury area. Anyone knows anywhere? So Henry is looking for a one bedroom in the Barrie area of Ontario. Does anyone know anyone? And Basil, I know that you're the mayor of Ontario. Can you please respond? Oh, Basil did already. Oh, no, he replied to my question. If you know anywhere renting in the Barrie area, I'm not sure how close or how far that is from where you live, Basil, but do you know anyone in that area who is renting? I have a prospective international student moving to Barrie and is looking for a one bedroom. Any help, any assistance, if it's even to point them in the right direction, would be greatly appreciated. And Basil says it's very hot. My AC quit yesterday. Caribana hot in Toronto today. Enjoying the long weekend. Oh man, that's one of the benefits of living in Toronto. But there's also, I think, is Carry Fest happening in Edmonton today. So it's just a long weekend. It's just a long weekend here in Canada. It's a long weekend in Jamaica as well. It's Emancipation Weekend in Jamaica, and it's Labor Day weekend here in Canada. So it's just a nice weekend to vibe and to connect. Thanks for that, bro. Absolutely. No, like this is where we help each other, right? This is where we connect with each other, we share, and we just sometimes it's something simple. We can definitely just touch base with each other, and we may never know how you may be able to help somebody, right? Natasha Smith says, "Do you know anyone who live and work permit alone? Do you know anyone who lived and work permit alone? What do you mean? What do you mean, Natasha? Do I know anyone who lived on a work permit alone? Like in terms of having a work permit and they live by themselves? If that's, I mean, moved. Do you know anyone who moved and work permit alone? You mean move to Canada or move from province to province? because I know somebody who's on a work permit and they change province like all the time. Like, can someone get a work permit and then move to Canada? Absolutely, absolutely. You can get a work permit and then move to Canada. Um, there's different types of work permit that you can get. Again, if you want to talk to an immigration consultant who can give you more information about like the different types of permit, check out Row Services. Check out Row Services. Check out Row Services. Right, I am on it, and a lot of persons are on it, and it will definitely give you access to persons who can help you in whatever way you need help. All right. You are doing a lot of good, brother. Big up, Shane. How long does it take to get medical requests? Um, you mean from IRCC? Well, I don't think there's like a general time frame for that. I think whenever they reach the application. But if you're moving from Jamaica and you're moving as an international student, unless you have been in one of the designated countries that required you to do a medical, you don't need to do a medical, right? A lawyer here is offering a work permit from the Bahamas to get a work permit. I would probably speak with a consultant about that, right? Because I'm not qualified to talk about like the different types of permit or the validity or anything like that. So I'd probably just chat with a consultant to check the authenticity of that before you pay any money, before you make any move or anything like that. All right, that would be my suggestion, Natasha. Definitely just reach out to a consultant and see how much they can help you in terms of making sure that you're making the right decision where that is concerned. Kadian says DEMS is teaching a good career choice for an international student to pursue in Canada. Early childhood to be exact, and what you think about Centennial College based on your views. Teaching is a good career. Teaching is a good career in Canada, but you have to be very careful, right? It depends on where you land. Because I know somebody who moved from Jamaica and did a master's in education and has not been able to find a job in the teaching field. So that has really and truly limited our options, and ultimately even our PR has become um, delayed and all of that just because of our inability to find a job in our area of study, right? Now, with that said, there are places in Canada that does need a lot of education instructors. So I would say do your research on to where you're going first. Make sure that teaching is in demand. Make sure that when you finish school, the likelihood of you getting a job is great, and make your decision based on that. Centennial College is a great college from what I've heard. A lot of Jamaicans go there. There's a big Caribbean community there. You won't feel alone. You would have a network of Jamaicans who hopefully will help you settle, will help you transition. As a school itself, it's in Ontario, of course. Many of you guys want to go to Ontario, most times because that's just the most appealing province. So I'd say if it makes sense to you, do it, but also explore options that gives you the best chances of success in whatever area of study. All right, that would be my answer to that question. Oh, thought Jamaicans have to do medical for a study permit? No, you don't. Nope. You don't have to do a medical for a study permit unless you have been to a designated country in the past, I think 6 months or in the past 10 years. I don't remember. But if you haven't been to one of the countries that they IRCC demand that they say you have, if you've been to any of these countries within the past, I think 6 months or 10 years, I don't remember, then you have to do a medical. But if you haven't been to any of those countries, you don't need a medical. Really, Natasha, whoa, I'm in the Bahamas. Basil says, at Henry, what are you studying at Georgia? And she says, oh man, that sounds smart. Opticianry, I have no idea what that is. Did you say did you say Barrie, Ontario? It's 1 hour drive from where I live. Yeah, that's what I said. Basil. They are going to Barrie. Is it Barrie or Barrie? I'm not even sure. Um, and yeah, they're looking for 1 bedroom, and just any link you can pass on to them, that would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, guys, I feel like I've been talking too much, so I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be on this live for probably another 20 minute stops. But for this next 20 minutes, I would absolutely love if you guys, at least one or two persons just come on. If you're in Canada, share your experience of what it is like living in Canada, migrating to Canada. What is your journey? What is your story like? Share it so other persons can get an idea. If you are thinking of coming to Canada, if you have applied for a study permit, whatever the case may be, I just need two persons. Just click on the link. You don't have to come on with your camera. Just come on. Let's just wrap up this live with a conversation. Um, with a conversation so that other persons can benefit, which is the key, right? Just come on, don't be shy. Come on, let's just have a chat. We may never know how our experience can help others, right? So that's what I would definitely say. Um, Alex says, nah, lie, you give more consultation than these immigration consultants. Thanks. I'm only sharing my experience actually. Everything that I'm saying is what I've been through, is what friends and family has been through, and I'm just putting it out there, right? Definitely, that's all I'm doing. Basil says, good stuff. Dwight says, medical depends on the type of course you choose. Some programs require a medical. Okay, there we go. And I think it also depends on the area that you want to work in as well. But as on and all, in general, you don't need a medical if you're applying from Jamaica. I even most Caribbean countries as well and stuff. Anyways, I'm just asking for two persons. Just click on the stream. Samantha, I haven't seen you back. Um, I understand technology is not my best friend either. I would love if you guys can just come in. Let's just have a chat. Let's just have a chat for the next 20 minutes and take it from there. All right. I really hope that you guys were able to get some positive information from this video. I really hope that you guys were able to get some motivation, some inspiration, and definitely some guidance from this live today. That will be helpful to you guys going forward, right? So I definitely hope that that was accomplished. That was the intention of today's live, guys. If you guys want to connect with me, book a time in my calendar. It's it's um it's underneath most of my video description. It shows you exactly a list of options. You choose what you need help with, you choose what you want, and then just follow the steps and you can book a time and then we can actually have that conversation, that one-on-one that can help, that can guide you guys, all right? So after we do our biometric and submit, that's it. We just wait. That's usually it, man. That's usually it. After you do your biometric, you just wait, and hopefully you get your passport request. Then you go to the VSC center, drop off your passport, wait for your stamp, and then you're good to go. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Thanks for this live, Dems. Looking forward to tomorrow's live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And again, just enough blessings to you guys who are on the live right now. Thank you guys for the love, for the support. Very informative. Yuli Clark, thank you. Yo man, you have ride out this live from the start till now. Yuli Clark was one of the very first persons who commented, and here we are 2 hours later. Thank you so much. I thought I was boring you guys to sleep or something like that, but it's obviously not. Big up to everybody who has stick it out this far in the live. We started almost 2 hours ago. It's now it's now 20 minutes to 3 here in Alberta. I think it's now 20 minutes to 4 in Jamaica. I think it's time for you guys to go and start put on the soup. Who now the soup probably doing on the stew peas. What else is usually done on a Saturday? Some roast breadfruit or something. All the food that I miss. Yes. I'm a subscriber too as well. Thank you so much, Yuli. Thank you so much. Um, Again, guys, become a patron. There's just so much things that's going on the Andersons channel right now that many of these things I don't even remember myself. Become a patron, guys. You can become a patron, and what do you get when you're a patron? You get access to videos that are not on YouTube. You also get to request the kind of videos that you want to see. You get help with your LOE. So many different things that you can get by becoming a patron of the Anderson. All right, guys. Again, if you're moving to Canada and you need to have a conversation about how to settle in Canada, you can definitely book a time in my calendar. I can give you guys career coaching advice, help you guys find an apartment, just tips that will help with your transition. Definitely, definitely, definitely connect. All right. Morning due prayer time context. What's up, man? What's up, bro? I'm gonna share this link again directly for you. So this is a very good friend of mine, Brown. Grew up in Spanish Town, Jamaica together. He's now living in the States. I'm now in Canada. So if you want to come onto the live, bro, you can just click the link and it brings you straight in, and then we can chat a little bit. And Basil says not to discourage you, but it's hard to get into teaching in Toronto and GTA. After your degree, then you will go to teachers college, so you need to know how to proceed. And that is a very good point, Basil. As I said, when you're going into teaching, you have to do your research first, because teaching is one of those jobs that is not readily available, because teachers don't usually leave them jobs, right? So it's not one of those jobs that are in high demand in Canada. So you have to do your research before you decide on what school to go, what program to study, and where to go. It's very important that you do that, guys. Um, Kaden says, thank you for everything. Chilling with Sam says, Items, been trying to turn on my microphone, but I'm unable to do so. It's Samantha. 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 Let me see. No, I'm not the most technological person, but let me see in my head. So when you click on the link, it's gonna ask you how you want to join. If you're using an iPhone, it's gonna say Safari or Google or whatever the case may be. You choose that, then it says it should ask you like allow access to your microphone or allow access to your camera or something like that. Then you would click allow, and then that should be it. Let's just give that one more shot. Fingers crossed that it works this time. Probably the fifth time is the charm. Let's give it a shot some and see if it works. My fingers and toes are crossed because you are either in Nova Scotia, I think Jay Central said, or you're moving to Nova Scotia in August. So I'm really excited to talk to you. So definitely let's give it another shot. And my fingers are and toes are crossed that you will get in this time. So Kadian says, thank you, Basil. Oh, we got this OnlyFans again. Oh man. If you guys want to click on that OnlyFans thing, now is the time to do it because I'm gonna block this person again. So it's crazy. Okay. Hey, do you provide settlement strategy for people landing in Ontario? Yes, I do. Anywhere in Canada that you are landing, you can definitely reach out to us. We do provide settlement strategy for persons all around Canada. The only difference is when it comes down to Ontario, we're not able to physically go and check on apartments and do virtual tours and stuff like that. But we do chat with you guys and work out a settlement strategy in terms of career coaching, like tips, guidance, guideline. Make sure that when you land, everything is already crystal clear, so you guys know exactly what you're getting into, exactly where you're going, and just all you need to know about living in Canada. So it doesn't matter where in Canada you're living, you can definitely book a time with us. We do settlement services for anywhere around Canada. The only difference is when you're moving to Grand Prairie or Alberta, we're able to physically go to the apartments, do virtual tours and all of those stuff, so you guys can see, and we are more in tune. Like when you land, we can take you around, we can do airport pickup, we can take you to get your first set of furniture. If you want groceries, we can pick you up and drop you off to get your groceries, all of those stuff, right? So that's the only difference, but we do provide settlement strategy for all around Canada. Are you trying again, Samantha? How soon after Nat's landing did she start job hunting? The next day. The next day. Guys, have you not watched that video? The one that says we came to Canada broke. Guys, we never have no downtime. Nat's landed today, tomorrow we started looking for job. Right? Nat's landed on a Tuesday and she got the job the Thursday. I'm not even joking. Right? Nat's landed the Tuesday and by Thursday she got the job to start on the Monday. So that's how our transition went. Right? As soon as she landed, she started looking for jobs. Likewise with me, I landed in September. I think I landed on the 4th of September, and I was working by the 14th of September. So we weren't wasting no time. Your letter of explanation or statement of purpose, which is the same thing, is key. Key. I cannot overemphasize how important your letter of explanation is to your study permit. That is the only, only means of communication between you and the visa officer. It is vital, vital for your approval, right? So you said people say the LOE is a ticket to approval. Facts, facts. Your LOE is ticket to approval. Samantha, I see you. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do on my end. They will need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the stream. Keeps giving me the same message and it's not allowing me to. Mm. Well, we tried some. We tried. We tried. Still not working. Um, Katie and Douglas says, "Boy, I might have to reconsider and seek to come to Alberta instead of Toronto. Gonna start my research right now." Yeah, absolutely. Research is key. Program of choice, province of choice, city of choice. All of these things are vital to your success in whatever field you want to do, right? Make sure that you are making an informed decision by just doing like a countless amount of research. Um, it's vital. It's vital, guys. I cannot emphasize that enough. Your letter of explanation, as I said, guys, if you need help with your LOE, I do provide that service as well. Just put that time in my calendar, and we can work on that as well, right? Yeah. So I think we have like 6 more minutes. We have 6 more minutes. So if you guys have any last ditch questions that you want to throw in case, just because you guys seem so shy and no one wants to come on the live, again, you don't have to come out with your camera. Let's just wrap it up with any other last ditch question that you guys have. I'll try my best to answer it and then call it a day until tomorrow. Um Morning Dew Prayer Time says, bro, we are gonna have to set up another day for me to join the live with you guys. Bro, we've been trying to set up a time though for a while. We've been trying to set up a time for a while though, bro. It's crazy. Tracy says, do you know anything about Newfoundland? Um, to be honest, not too much, but Newfoundland and Labrador is similar to Nova Scotia and New Brunswick in terms of it's a part of the Atlantic provinces. It does have one of the lowest minimum wage in all of Canada. In terms of income, income is not as great as other parts of Canada. Um, but I think you earn enough to live where you live, right? Um, yeah, it has great PR opportunities just like the other Atlantic provinces. Uh, doesn't have harsh winter, not as much as the Northwest Territories or Alberta or Manitoba. Pretty much Northwest Newfoundland and Labrador is the same as Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, in my opinion. That's all I know about it. A lot of Jamaicans are living there as well, because a lot of Caribbean people, a lot of immigrants are moving to the Atlantic provinces because of the opportunities that are there. Again, the earning potential might not be as great as living in Ontario or living in Alberta, but sometimes you just need a foot through the door, right, guys? So that's the main thing. Um, Morning Drew Prayer Time says, you have started something great, and I know persons want to also know about the US, as my wife and I came here on a program also. So as I said, my friend who I grew up with in Spanish Town, he's now living in the US. He went there as an immigrant just like myself. So I'm gonna probably set up a live with him to come on, and then we can talk about like the difference between Canada and the US to give you guys like an idea of like which country is better for immigrants to live, to move to, and stuff like that. Smash a like on the video if that's something that you'd be interested in. Um, and drop a comment or just drop in the live chat right now and let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing, or what would you guys think about that content. Do you guys want us to compare Canada and the US? What do you want? Melissa said wants to know more about the Northwest Territory. I did a live with Keisha the other day where we were just talking about the Northwest Territory and the pros and the cons and just the benefits and stuff of living in the Northwest Territories, and just all there is to know. So I can get Keisha to come on back if that's what you want. But what exactly would you like to know though, Melissa? Like what area of living in the Northwest Territories do you want to know about? Because we did speak a lot about it the other day. Big up yourself, and hopefully sooner than later we make a link under the maple tree. Keep on dropping motivational content. Blessings. Yeah, blessings, bro. And you know what? Just believe in it, man, and just know that it's possible. And link up Africa, go on. You understand? We have a very diverse community right here. We have persons from all over the world. So when we're linking up, all that means is that different type of food, right? We are gonna have food from the Philippines, food from the Caribbean, food from Africa, food from India, food from Europe. That's what we want, guys. Just one big immigration immigrant community, right? We're all on the same dream, which is to create a better life for ourselves and our family and stuff like that. That's all we're here to do. That's all we want to do. So smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Book a time in my calendar, guys. Make sure that when I come off and I check, I see a few bookings. Um, Check out road services. Um, somebody said food. Check out road services for those persons who want immigration consultants. I do have a network of immigration consultants underneath road services. If you want settlement strategy advice, book a time in my calendar and I'll definitely make myself available. Guys, again, if you need me to make some calls to some apartments, whatever you need, if you want me to just make some phone calls so you can save yourself some credit, follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message, and I'll call them when I get some time. Um, Thank you guys so much for tuning into this live. It's been 2 hours already. Time flies when you're having fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for the support. I cannot overemphasize that enough, guys. Please share the Andersons channel. Get us to 5,000 subscribers, guys. That is our goal. We cannot do it without you guys. If you like the content, if you are inspired, if you're motivated, if you learn something from my channel, share it and ask your friends, ask your family members to subscribe to the channel as long as you're interested in this kind of content. Um, we can't do it without you. Check out all the services that I offer that's in my video descriptions. Reach out to me. Let's keep the connection going. Big up on yourself. Have a fantastic long weekend. If you're in the Caribbean, I know it is. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. This is a party weekend. This is the food, the cookout, the chilling, the link up weekend. Thank you guys so much for spending 2 hours of your Saturday with me. Thank you guys so much for just being so awesome, and see you guys tomorrow. Remember, take care of your mental health. Very important, guys. Um, oh, as I'm closing, somebody's coming into the stream, so let me just see what's going on. Alex, Minister Odin Brown, Mitchargy, what going, bro?
Wagwan.
Bro, why you wait till I come into the stream? I wrap up in our
Bro,
master
bro,
channel.
I see that, but may I drive, man. So when
Uh,
I'm driving, I don't use my phone while I'm driving.
okay,
These them
okay,
them them
okay.
road them road are crazy, Florida roads are crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You can only imagine, man. So what going? How's everything going? Like, how's life in the
Not,
US?
I mean, life in the US is good, you know. I always tell people it is not a bed of roses, but
Mm-hmm,
it is better in a lot of ways than backyard.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. So so my idea of the US is what we see on the media mostly, right?
Hmm.
Like in terms of like the outright racism, the the just the challenges and stuff of living in the US. Is it the same on a day-to-day basis, or is it just the media?
The truth is the truth is, bro, a lot of people. And by the way, let me. I'm picking up my wife, so I'm on the road. As I
Mhm.
tell you, I'm driving. So
Yeah.
you will hear. As I tell you, we have set up a time where it's really
Hmm.
continue to talk about certain stuff. So you're gonna hear some
Yeah.
background noise. You know what I mean? But I wanted just to
Hmm.
join and just to quickly, probably for a few minutes, get closing off.
Yeah, man.
Um, the day-to-day life here, a lot of people don't. A lot of us don't really pay much attention to them. Something there. You know what I mean? The
Hmm.
most we focus on is really gas price.
Yeah.
As oil is a big thing, and in the US, it's one thing. Probably it's the same thing like in Canada. In the US, when you come in here, you have to prepare to drive,
Hmm.
to get
Hmm.
around, and taking the bus system is terrible. And
Yeah.
so, the taxi system can be challenging in terms of cost. So one has to be prepared
Yeah.
to know, hey, um, I'm gonna have to at some point get a vehicle.
Hmm. And it's
So
very good that you bring up that point, because I think I did a video the other day where I was talking about driving in Canada, and one of the best thing that you guys can do is to get a driver's license from your home country before you actually land in Canada or land in the US, because it will make a transition so much easier. Like, you don't have to be starting from all the way back from scratch, pretty much. Um, but
the thing is, them. I mean, what we experience in terms of our driver's license
mhm,
back from yard, um, we just went straight into getting new driver's license. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It never took us much. We just had to have the documentations that
mhm,
allow us to be here, to prove that we're living here. We have an address here. We have
okay,
bills coming into us here. And
mhm,
once we go to the DMV, here it is called a DMV. Once we go to the
mhm,
DMV, to present the required documents, especially
okay,
having a address in the state which
mhm,
you are in, that is very important. You have to have mails coming into you. Say, hey, I live here, and mails are coming here to me. I've been
okay,
here for 2 months, 3 months. We just went as a matter of fact. Um, we did wait to make sure enough meals were coming in to present. So I was taking
mhm.
the bus for a while. So whenever we set the live, I mean, we can go deep into asking questions and
Yeah, man. Cause
definitely.
I'm really curious about like migrating to the US, and I'm sure a lot of persons are as well. But
It's very interesting.
one final question before me let you go, and I'm not sure if wifey are here, but big up wifey if she's listening. I'm not
She,
sure if I get to her yet.
yeah, man, I get to her, but she just stepped back out to make a call because we're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go help some friends with some moving.
Okay, okay. Now, my question is, what motivated you to leave Jamaica, and why did you choose the US?
What motivated me to leave Jamaica? You see, leaving Jamaica is like this, bro. Leaving Jamaica is a dream of every ghetto youth. I believe
Mm-hmm.
it's a dream of every ghetto youth and most normal and Jamaicans. You know, some people say them not left Jamaica, but you see, there a lot of people never develop that desire until they get the experience. For
Mm-hmm.
me, listen, just like me and you, when we grew up in a Spanish town. I never like
Mm-hmm.
we have any kind of spoon at all, not the gold nor the silver, none at all,
Nothing,
never in our mouth,
nothing, not even board
nothing,
spoon.
not even good spoon. So we always was looking for a better opportunity. You understand? To enhance ourselves. So we took it from that perspective, and God opened the door in our way, and
Mm-hmm.
I thank God for that.
100%, bro. We have to go link up, we have to go link up the real and proper way. We've been trying to do a link up for probably a few months now, but we have to go
For
make it
sure,
happen.
for sure, for sure.
All right. I'm not sure if I want to share, but somebody's asking what kind of program you went up on. But feel free, it's totally up to you if you want to share or not.
Tell you what, it's actually a teaching program. It's a
Mm-hmm.
teaching program, and with them, as I say, it's a teaching program, and we can share more information when the live set up, right?
Yeah.
We can definitely share more information when the live set up.
All right. Don't respect, bro, and bless up wifey, and safe travel upon the gravel. I don't know what things said.
Will do. Blessings and all the best. I love what you're doing. Dems, it's really, opening the eyes of other people. These are things that we never had growing up,
Mm-hmm.
So we are coming and changing the landscape of traveling, to these
Yes.
first world countries. And
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. I'm happy to be a part of this new transition.
Yeah, man. Facts. Enough respect, bro. Give thanks. All right.
All right, man. Blessings.
Cool. Respect. Read out a few chats before I go. Shane says the driving thing specific to areas because I was in New York for a period of time and the public transit was very good. Shane says Toronto also has good public transit systems. Facts. That's actually facts. It was an awesome session. Them's blessings. Thank you for being a part of it. Melissa says I would love to know what kind of program he went on. I think we chatted about that. Yo, Dems, you need to do a live with him because the matter of things. Jamaica is no place for ambitious people. Anyways, guys, there you have it. There you have it. We're 8 minutes over time, but thank you guys so much for being a part of today's live. Big up on yourself. Take care of yourself. Um, why that person keep Jano black? Okay, yeah, that's black. Anyways, guys, see you guys tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow again with Kelly's Travels. Check out road services, book a time in my calendar if you need help with settlement strategy, LOE, whatever the case may be, guys. Big up on yourself, take care of yourself, eat some food, while vibes. It's the long weekend, Labor Day in Canada, Emancipation Day in Jamaica. If you are celebrating any holiday anywhere else around the world, let me know. See you guys tomorrow, or probably see you guys in another video. If you haven't watched my last couple of videos, watch it, share it, get me to 5,000 subscribers. Really, really helps me out. I really want that. I want to get to 5,000 subscribers, guys, but I can't do it without you guys. So definitely run in and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and share the channel. Anyways, guys, until next time, big up on yourself. Talk to you guys a little more.